Welcome, everyone, to the farm in Palo Alto, home to the Stanford Cardinal and to legends such as Elway, Luck, and McCaffrey, all of whom went through battles like the one we'll see in this one. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the Boston College Eagles taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the Boston College Eagles offense will start this game off. And as the game evolves into an aerial circus, sometimes you find a superstar running back like this guy.
And when you got this guy, you ride this guy. You give him the ball, you run the football, you find ways to continue to feed him because he just gets stronger and better as the game goes on.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. He wants to throw. He's got his man. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Golden Eagles will hustle to the line.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
And the Golden Eagles are on the move.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw, because he put it out in front.
He'll take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. After the incompletion on second down, it's 3rd and inches. Snap it to the back. Just trucks through it. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. BC back to work after picking up the first down. They're getting this guy lathered up. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The hand to the running back. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Boston College.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cardinal offense will get its first chance now. David, we'll see just how effective they can be on the ground running against a backer like this.
But they're going to do what they do, and they're going to feature their guy. He's an elite running back. You're a great linebacker. Let's see who wins this battle.
There have been entire defenses that haven't been able to slow this running back down. This linebacker, though, he's got the athleticism to do it himself.
Yeah, and you see some quarterbacks who hesitate to throw the ball over the middle. I love it when you attack the whole field. And the middle of the field and being able to throw over linebackers and between safeties is a big skill, but show that defense. You will attack everywhere.
He's got it. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Second down coming up.
Looking to pass on second down. Makes a catch at the 15. Touchdown, Stanford! And once he got loose, it was all over. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
PAT unit on the field. Splits the uprights. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Going up top on first down. Makes the grab over the middle. They get him down after he makes the catch. Boston College wants to play fast.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route running. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. They get to the line quickly. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Right down the middle. Finds a man on the left. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Offense lining up quickly.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to go up top on first down. They're trying to get to him. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. It's a fumble. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He'll pitch it. At midfield, he's got room.
And he chews up yardage, but still doesn't earn the first down.
We all know that was a give-up play. They were just saying, let's get our bearings back, and all of a sudden they bust a pretty big one.
Get a big one, keep chewing up yards, and you still have another down.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. On fourth down, looking to pass. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds a tight end down the gut. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. They want to just keep throwing it. Fires into traffic, picked off. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover zero. When I play cover zero, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He's looking to throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Boston College will send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Gets it out of there for the first time today, and didn't see much of him in that loss a week ago. Called on just once. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller. That's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on.
Oh, it's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Getting some heat. And the defense, got him at the 27. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Timeout, Boston College.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Eagles.
Boston College.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll go to the counter play. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Palo Alto. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Stanford Stadium.
From inside the 10-yard line, and now the hit knocks it loose. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Boston College right back to the line.
First and goal, Boston College.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. They'll keep it on the ground right up the gut, looking for 6. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. If this offense can't capitalize on this field position, he makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College!
Boston College.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Rutgers is going to walk off the field there in Piscataway with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. This time on target. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Muscling ahead on third and short. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run. Stanford going back to work with another first down.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
This offense has a second down play.
Brings up second down.
They'll give it to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. I mean, sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away.
Boston College, 21. Stanford, 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got his man downfield. Turns it on in midfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Pocket starts to collapse. Got room at the 35. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
From the gun, the ground game. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. 2nd down coming up. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Got it! Takes it to the house! Touchdown, Boston College! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money, he's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. The kickoff unit about to go to work.
28, Stanford, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Fowler. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He's got the back in the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking for space. It's Sampson. Discards a man. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? To the ground to try to move the chains. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. And that ball is picked off. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Boston College wants to play fast.
3rd down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. The give to the back. He breaks a tackle. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. He's got his man. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. He's going to pass. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
It's another first down for the offense.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. He'll just keep slinging it. Get it out on the screen. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
They'll take over.
Yeah, this is almost icing meat cake, right? Like late in the 4th quarter, you're up by 2 scores. Exactly what you want to do. Get a stop. Now you force a turnover, get your offense back on the field, and now you want to do this. Tick, tick, tick.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This is bad. 3 losses in a row. It's not good. They got to figure something out, but it's a long season still. There's still a lot of room to find some positives, Jesse. Maybe throughout the way, there's going to be something happens that's positive.
So you're saying there's a chance. I like it. Always positive. Glass half full, David. Listen, I don't think they can fix everything in one week. I think this team needs to go back to the drawing board. They need to focus on one specific